Good morning, Matt here. Today is day 6, that way 6, I'm over there, can't get my bearings right. Today is day 6 and the weight for this morning, 77.3. So we hit the goal, photo went up earlier, a scale shot, and today is pizza day, whether it's pizza, parma, whatever it may be. But yeah, no, it's really good to actually to have achieved that goal set at the start of the week. And the purpose of this series this week was to show the benefits of a healthy gut and living on maintenance. And I do this program with my partner. My partner does this as well. Darcy's lost a lot of weight on the program, but she's still got a couple of kgs to go. And she's kind of like she's got to that point where she's stagnant. And she's been the same weight for the last 4 days. And she saw my post this morning, and I put that it's pizza day. And she gently reminds me that today's apple day for her. She's been the same weight for 4 days, so she's trying to shake things up a little bit. And it must be really hard for her, You know, she sits and watches me living my maintenance program, and she sticks to it. Full credit to her. She makes the sacrifice, and I try not to have cheat meals while she's in the house, which is why it was important for me to hit my day today. I hit my goal weight today because, means I can have a pizza while she's not around. She's off work tomorrow. She's at the salon today. So with her being off work tomorrow, that would make it hard for me to eat the pizza in front of her while she's while she's having her apple day would not be very cool. So yeah, I'm really grateful that it's worked out the way that it has. And today, having hit my goal, today I will have my reward. I made my short-term sacrifice over the week. So as we know, on Sunday last week, I had pepperoni pizza, and I put on 1.7 kgs overnight. And at that point, I was 79.7, and my goal weight is 80 kgs. I've maintained goal weight since April the 18th. So it's important for me that I stay below 80 kgs. And I set a target this week that said I would eat clean and I wouldn't have a cheat day until I'd hit 77.5. I was hoping that was going to be yesterday, but when I actually think about it, yesterday's weigh-in was really only a result of Thursday's eating efforts. So it took 5 days for me to hit my goal weight or my goal loss of 2.4 kgs, and I did slightly more. I did 2.6 in the 5 days. I'll put my I'm going to put a photograph up later of the blip that we just overcame this week that drove this series. But the messaging is that the fat program works. I came into this year, and Darcy and I both had problems with weight. We both like food. We're both addicts by nature, and we both binge eat food. We used food for comfort. We used food to fill the void, and we enjoyed our food. We had big plate sizes. I suffered badly with a sweet tooth, and I could never control my weight. I was always overweight. I felt bloated. I felt fat. My clothes were all tight and too small for me. Shirt buttons would always be like that. And short sleeves on all of my clothes. So nothing fit me. I was uncomfortable. I had no energy. I woke up tired. Whoops. And things aren't like that today. Things that we got this program. We tried everything. We tried nutritionalists. We just finished with a nutritionalist. We'd done that through the lockdown period, and I got down to 91 kgs. That was one of the better things that I did. But again, it just didn't stick. We did 5 and 2. We did intermittent fasting. We did meal replacements, various different brands, and nothing could stick. We would lose a bit of weight, but it was the sustainability. and there wasn't the sustainability, and it was, I always felt like I was depriving myself and I had to go without. And I don't like that. That doesn't work for me. So coming into this year, Darcy found the FAT program, and the thing that had always been missing from the other programs was the ability to eat what I wanted, and that's what this program gives me. That's what I get when I make the short-term sacrifice. And I love the way the program's structured. We get all of the tools that we need, and we give you everything up front. It's all there, and it's the consistent daily action. The motto of wake, we record is what made the difference for me. It was the same thing when I've been beating other addictions as well. When I first went into the 12-step program, they told me to do 90 meetings in 90 days. And it's that consistent daily action that allows us to change the habits. And even in such a small time, like sitting here, coming and doing this week has been brilliant for me, because it gives me a daily action that I need to take. And it's the first thing that I'm doing on a morning. I'm doing my meeting, I come out, I do a few emails, and then I sit here and I'm doing my accountability session. And I need to keep doing that, because this is good for me. It's good to have that daily action to take that moves me towards my goals. My goals are, I want to help people to be able to reach their fat goals. I'm doing the mentoring program now. I'm working with mentees, and they are losing weight slowly but surely. I need to work with more people, and a good way to do that is to make sure that I'm taking these daily actions, putting it out there. Life is so much better when you goop, and it's not just about weight loss. I used to have I used to drink a lot of coffee. I was drinking far too much coffee. I was waking up tired. Like I say, no energy. I've stopped the coffee now. I don't drink as much coffee, because my morning energy now comes from goop. By having a goop every morning, it helps me with my bloatedness. It helps with my food cravings. It gives me more energy. Everything just works so much better. And my taste buds have completely changed. Darcy's just recently back from the UK, and she brought me all of my favourite sweets. I used to love Maynard's wine gums. I used to love Cinder Toffee. Jelly babies. She brought them all back, and it. While I enjoyed them while I was eating them, I overindulged and I ate them too quick. Because the thing is once I open a packet, that's it. The game over. It's I can't stop until everything's gone. I was always taught as a kid, you need to clean your plate. And if you clear your plate, then you can have your treats. So whatever's put in front of me, I eat it all, because that's the way that we've got to do it. And I did. I battered this bag of wine gums, and ended up with a sugar headache. And there was an additional bag that Darcy had given me, and I gave it to her, and I said, give that to Daniel, because my taste buds have changed. It doesn't do it for me anymore. So that's the impact that this program has had. Every other dietary thing that we've struggled with has never overcome my sweet tooth. I've always craved sweets. I want my dessert for my starter. Always, when I was a kid, we'd sit down for dinner and it'd be like, what's for pudding? And that's carried on with me. So the impact that sticking to this program has been phenomenal. The goop is helping me to clean my gut. There's a supplement regime that helps clean the gut, and once the gut's cleaned, through the meal plan, we teach the body how to process food. We reduce the portion size, and we give the body what it can digest, and we teach it how to process that food and what to do. And then in phase 3, we start to introduce foods back in a controlled manner, and then we get to step 4. So steps 1, 2, and 3 become the round. A round lasts for 6 weeks. So if you can make a short-term sacrifice for 6 weeks, and achieve your goal, then you get to live the 80-20 program. And the 80-20 program for me today means I'm going to have some sort of cheesy treat for lunch, whether it's a pizza, whether it's a Parmo, doesn't matter. But I'm swinging towards Parmo today because I fancy some hot chips. So I think today is going to be Parmo and chips day rather than pizza day. So that will be that. But I'll be back tomorrow and I'll do another weigh-in, because I'm doing it anyway, and I'm going to be here and I'm going to talk about something else tomorrow. It won't necessarily be that, but I will check in. So my name's Matt. Today I achieved the goal that I set for myself on Monday. It was a 2.4 kg weight loss. I got 2.6 kgs. I'm weighing in today at 77.3, and I'm loving life. Life is better when you goop. If you want to know what goop is or you want to know more about it, give me a shout. You can contact me through Messenger, or the number is 022 029 2881. I'd love to chat about your weight loss goals and how the FAT program can help you to achieve them. Awesome. Have a great day, great weekend, and I'll be back tomorrow. Many thanks.